All right, you want to see how the Super Glide works, hitching and unhitching. You want to lift the legs up enough where you create a gap between the capture plate and the fifth wheel hitch. Obviously, before you do that, one of the most important parts is chocking the trailer front and rear. And to get a real good disconnect where you can pull the safety on the Super Glide, like it's fully out right now. So all I got to do is just drive forward and it's going to pull forward. To get it to release easy, because the capture plate sometimes gets very tight inside of the fifth wheel head, you want to push the trailer back as far as you can into the chock, set your parking brake on your truck so you keep the pressure on your rear chock, and then come and kick the front chock forward, and then that will take all the pressure off of the head, and then you can pull the safety out easy, which the handle sometimes, if you don't, is it can be kind of a challenge to pull off. And then obviously after that, you're disconnecting your safety and your 7-pin. Here's your gap. Got about, I don't know, 4 inches between the tailgate and the front of the fifth wheel. So I'm going to pull forward on the truck, and I gotta wash the front of the trailer, so I'm actually going to pull the I'm actually going to put a ladder on the back of my truck, so it'll be easy to do this, and you can see the hitch pulling away while I do this. And that's it. Then I just hide the safety pin and chain and everything up inside the, but it's important to getting this capture plate disconnected from the head. You have to make sure you've pushed your kingpin as far forward into the head of the fifth wheel, especially on the pull right Super Glider, otherwise it just won't work correctly. How cool is that? F-150 trimmer, Super Duty trimmer. Nice, we got the full Ford collection here. Look at this campground. I should do a video and see what the makeup of manufacturers is here.
Wow.
We're gonna see how much fuel we can put in this tank. Unfortunately, we got in a pinch with fuel, and that's the closest. Oh, of course, look at this situation. Now we're gonna get in a traffic jam. Unbelievable. Not ideal. Curious to see what we get. Hand calculated. 314 miles on this tank. Let's see. All right, just clicked off. We're at 31.9 gallons. Let's do 30 seconds or more and see how many gallons total I get in. There's the final 32.659. Let's see what we get hand calculated. So there you go. I got 9.6 hand calculated. We're gonna figure out here in a second from the owner's manual how many gallons we have left over. $34 gallons capacity, and we just went 32.6 gallons, I believe. So we didn't have much left over. I would believe that the distance till empty for trailer towing, it gives you a tiny bit of margin for safety, but not much. Okay, so for the entire trip, we had 455.8 miles. Of that 455.8 miles, probably 450 of them were towing our 13,000 pound fifth wheel. On the return trip, we got about 9.9 miles per gallon. At the current rate at 10 miles per gallon with the short bed, you're looking at just a little bit more than 300 miles of range towing. Also wanted to show you guys something else too. I ended up going through about a little over a quarter of a tank of DEF for the entire trip that we took. Word of advice, don't run your tank as low as we did. It was a pretty unfortunate situation. I wouldn't make that recommendation to anybody. Also wanted to say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the content. I'm going to be bringing some more videos to come. Let me know if there's anything specific you'd like to see tailored around the new Super Duty or any other trucks.